This is the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Hi, everybody.
G'day, team.
Wow,
We
so
caught up with our docker, Sean Darcy, today.
Yeah, that was good, actually.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
a bit of a meltdown today as well. Ellie went off at us for no reason.
No reason at all. As you'll hear, completely unjustified when Claire won something fair and square.
It was fair and square. We all saw it. We all heard it, actually.
She's still here. She's angry.
We did also discuss when there's any danger of somebody telling you something important.
That's
that
off your
happened to me.
son. Something hectic happened at work. Amazing. Plus, we talk about the realities of the rental prices
these
as
are
well.
so
There's a couple of truly horrific stories.
This is Nathan, Nat and Sean. Wake up! Yeah. On Nova 937. Let's go!
Morning, everyone. 6 past 6. Nathan, Nat and Sean. Happy Wednesday.
Good times.
Can I just say right off the bat,
Yes.
I've been so enraged by a change in the West Australian, and that is with your stars. We were such advocates
Finally, you're getting
of
around to talking about it.
Joanne
You've been
M. Moore.
hurt so badly.
And she's been just removed in the middle of the night, bag on her head, taken out. We don't know where she is, don't know if she's alive or not. And we've got a new guy called Sadia Dean, who I think is rubbish.
He's
And he
way
doesn't
off the
talk,
mark.
He
is
doesn't talk about Sean's finances nearly enough.
He's
Well,
an
first
idiot.
of all, Joanne M. Moore said I was in a 5-year cycle,
Yes.
and I'm actually 2 years into
Yes.
the negative
Yeah.
of my financial situation.
But
So
Joanne
true,
Moore,
Joanne.
I mean, she would give us helpful things like, she would give you a quote from Martha Stewart.
Yes.
That would,
Or
sum up your
Oprah.
day.
She loved Oprah.
And she would, be very specific.
What's this guy got for us?
Oh, this guy's just an
He's
idiot.
general.
He
Recipe of
talks
the
about
day?
what the planets are doing, and it's like, well, shut up. No
I
one
don't
cares
care
about
where
your
Pluto
planets.
is.
Pluto's going to sparkle your ankle area.
Also,
It's like, shut up.
Not a planet.
Anyway, so I'm just enraged by this guy, and I really want to just get him fired. I don't care if he has a family he's looking after.
That's the spirit.
But Sean,
Yes.
Aquarius. This is how far off the mark he is.
Right.
Sean McManus is an Aquarius. The world is in need of great ideas. You are traditionally someone who comes up with such things, Natalie.
Oh, come on.
Natalie.
Come on.
One time,
One time you had an idea.
One time what?
Where's
I
the
was
second
good at
time?
ideas back in the day, particularly at Christmas parties. But apart from that, I fall flat, very flat.
So there goes that guy's credibility. We didn't
That's
even
fair call.
notice when he changed. Maybe it was at the beginning of the
don't
year.
know.
And then one day I said, Nathan,
We don't know
Joanne M.
this.
Moore's gone. But yeah, it's been a few months.
She might have wanted too much, new contract.
Well, she
They
could
probably undercut her.
She could have
He probably
foreseen this
undercut her.
happening, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
On the show today, we have got the artist of the new John Wick poster. John Wick 4 is coming out soon. This guy lives in Perth.
How about that? Just down the road from
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be something good in it for you as well, everyone.
Dr. Sean Darcy will be joining us here in the studio.
Yeah, looking forward to that. We'll grill him on what went wrong on the weekend. Also, Get a Cloodle Up is back again. This has been a whole lot of fun. Yesterday, our man
Jackson.
Jackson was able to guess it in the first go.
Did not have to buy
Yeah.
any clues
Paris,
at all. Well
you
done.
reckon?
For holiday accommodation more comfy than your trackies, jump on the What If app.
With hotels, holiday rentals, holiday parks, and more, find the perfect fit for Holiday You.
Book your getaway on the What If app.
What if it's Aussie for travel? And I can put you in.
First class,
Nova's first class and 50k.
50K.
You know the deal. First class and 50K. It's a pretty good prize.
It's a bloody great prize, Nat. That's the prize. Yeah.
Yeah.
You and three mates could be flying first class anywhere in the world with 50k to spend.
Like I said, great prize.
If you haven't heard your name yet, jump onto the Nova player and register it there. And
Yes.
if we feel like it, we'll choose a...
And then you
like
listen
it.
out for the boarding call, and here's one right now.
Attention all passengers flying on flight 937. We are now boarding all first class passengers, Nathan. Paging all passengers, Nathan, to gate 1. Thank you for choosing to fly with Nova and have a good day.
Sorry, he's buying an egg sandwich.
I've
He
gotta
can't
go.
get to the gate.
Yes, gotta go. You do.
I do love an egg sandwich. When I fly, on my way out, my departure is an egg sandwich.
And on your way back?
For like $12 or $15 by the way.
Yeah,
right.
25.
And then on the way back, it's a ham and cheese croissant.
That way you know
Okay,
which
that
way
makes
you're
sense.
flying.
That makes sense. And they're not bloody cheap either.
They're not cheap either.
No.
Or, maybe if I'm in Sydney, something from Pie Face.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Famous Nathans, Nathan Fillion,
Yes.
Don't
Nathan
know.
Lane.
Come on, Nathan Fillion. Who's that?
He's Castle.
He's the one that looks like Jason Bateman but isn't.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like Jason Bateman.
Remember Castle?
Right? Yeah, Castle.
The Castle?
No,
Castle.
No.
where he played a writer who wrote
one
along
watched
with
that.
police
Everyone watched that.
detectives.
It went for like
It's a big show.
20,000 years.
It's a big show.
No one watched that. What's the next guy?
Nathan Lyon.
Nathan Lyon.
Nathan Lyon.
He's a cricketer,
spinner.
Nathan.
I wouldn't know that, Nathan. Nate Dogg. Who's
Nate Dogg?
Who's Nate Dogg?
He's
Well, he
Snoop
looks
Dogg's
like-
brother.
Is he?
What about Nathan Florence?
Who's Nathan Florence?
John's brother.
We're just talking about a bunch of people's
There's
brothers.
not. To be honest, there's not.
Nathan
He's
Nathan
a YouTuber,
Fielder
though. He's a
was one of
big-time
them.
YouTuber.
So-
Nate Diaz in the UFC. Oh, are we going to go with Nathan Fife?
Nathan
Oh,
Fife.
Nathan Five.
Yes.
I forget
What else
he's
you
a
got? I
Nathan.
expect higher level of Nathans.
Well, there's nothing really here. There's Nathan Meyer Rothschild, who was a German Jewish banker. And he's not 27 in the Nathan Famometer. It's like we're really...
Nathan Sharp, the
Nate
former...
Burkus.
Yeah. He's an
He's
interior
a
designer on
gay interior
Oprah.
designer for Oprah.
Oh, it's beautiful. I
Nathan
didn't
Sharp,
know.
who played for the Western Force
What
back
a
in the day.
champion he was.
Yeah.
God.
Big
and
dude.
Unreal.
Yeah. Okay, so Nathans, Nates, Nats, I
Nats.
suppose.
Well,
Like,
if
but it
it-
has to
if
be
it-
short
yeah,
for Nathan.
Nathan, yeah.
Yep.
Would we go as far as to be a Nathaniel?
Yeah, I think
so,
Nathan is
yeah.
short for
If a
Nathaniel, so
Nathaniel.
yes,
Yeah.
we'll allow it.
Nathaniel.
Yep. 13, 24, 10, you know our number. We're going to go with 7 Nathans to start
Seven
this early
Nathans.
Do you
morning.
reckon there are 7 Nathans around?
You better,
Mate,
you better
come
get
on.
on the blower.
That's all right.
I love 7 Nathans.
Give us
Come
a
on.
call. It's 17 past 6 on Nova.
Perth traffic.
Nova 937.
Western Australian resources like the iron ore and nickel produced by BHP help make the future of renewable energy possible. BHP, Australia's global resources company.
It's Nathan Nat and Sean for What If. It's Aussie for travel. Weather-wise, sunny and 31 today, 29 tomorrow, 28 on Friday. If you're thinking about the weekend.
Yes,
and
of
I
course.
know you are, 29 and 27.
Pretty good
Yeah,
team.
not bad. Ellie, what's happening on the roads?
A little bit of congestion this morning, the Mitchell southbound from Hodges Drive to Whitford Ave and on the Kwinana northbound around Thomas Road, but pretty quiet elsewhere this morning for the minute. Head into Bunnings to get your Easter project done. With a huge range of paint, decking, garden and entertaining products, you can get more done for less. You can shop online or at your local Bunnings.
We forgot about Nathan Morris from
The
Boys
other
to
one.
Men.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I should have mentioned
Boys
him.
to
Yeah. By the way, we were looking for 7 Nathans. So far, we've got 2.
Two. So
There's
there are
only
only
Nathans.
there are only 2 Nathan. Are we in a rental and Nathan shortage?
Everyone's got a Nathan in their life, surely.
And often, like Nathan's often call us.
I know.
Yeah,
There's
heaps of
been no
Nathans
shortage
calls.
of Nathan's
Well, we
calling us,
find
but-
now we know that Nathans don't get up.
Yeah, they are
probably
lazy.
Nathans are probably like get up at 7.
That's clearly the answer.
You're an abnormally.
A what?
An early morning
Abnormally.
Nathan. An early morning. What do you call me?
You're an abnormally.
You're a knobbly.
It's not the word. You know that, right?
Anomaly?
Anomaly. Yes.
Anomaly.
Yes. I like the way he just said abnormally and nodded at me.
You're an abnomaly.
I tipped my hat at you, Nat.
Boarding call went out this morning, and lo and behold, Nathans were required to report to the gate.
We believe Nathans are everywhere, including
Yes.
Belmont. Who have we got here?
Nathan from Belmont.
Oh, Nathan from Belmont.
Famously, Nathan from Belmont.
God, gift from God, they call us, Nathan. Gift from God is what our names mean.
We sure are, mate.
Yeah, we are.
Nathan, you got a
Honest
famous
about it.
Nath that you connect with?
Nah.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
You did try.
He's right here, Nathan.
My dad's a Brian also, same as my middle name.
Are you joking? Oh, my God, please tell me your mum's a Marlene.
Nah.
So you're a Nathan Bryan?
Yeah.
As well.
Oh, that's amazing.
Look at that.
I'm glad we've made the connection this morning.
What
Nathan.
does this Nathan Bryan do for a living?
I don't do much because I'm on disability, so.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
You're right.
Yep.
Wow. So you
Yeah,
listen.
that's
So
right.
do you listen to this entire show, Nathan Bryan?
Nah, not quite, but
Wrong
on the
answer,
ways there's
Nathan.
a drive.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I love that. I've got nothing on in the morning, but no, I'm
Yes.
not listening to
No.
this whole thing.
Where would you want to go anywhere in the world if you won, Nathan?
I'll go Banff in Canada.
Lovely.
Oh,
Canada is
cool.
a popular
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to
I've
go
heard
and
Banff
see
a
the
couple
snow.
of times.
Yeah.
Our good friend Harry's been
Right.
there.
Yeah.
Well, you're officially in the running, so good luck.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Good on you, Nathan.
Nathan. Let's head to Belden. Who have we here?
You've got Nathan Morris here.
Nathan Morris.
Nathan Morris.
First we had a Nathan Bryan, and now we've got a Nathan Morris.
Are you joking?
Nathan Morris.
You sound
how
like
are
you might be the better Nathan Morris. How are you?
Good, thanks. Yeah. How you guys doing?
Tell me about this Nathan Morris. I'm intrigued about your life. How old are you, Nathan Morris?
32.
Same as me.
So younger, better looking. How tall are you?
5'11".
They didn't read the washing instructions on this one.
Do you have a Brian or a Marlene in your life, Nathan?
Oh, nah, neither. Sorry.
Nah.
And what do you do for a living, Nate?
I'm a fire technician.
Proper job.
Proper job.
Proper job.
Who's your favourite celebrity, Nathan?
My favourite celebrity?
Celebrity Nathan.
Celebrity Nathan, yeah, okay. Done. Yeah, just go with Nate, because I listen to you guys all the time.
Okay,
All
so
right,
you're saying this one right here.
And where would you try? I mean,
You,
that was a bit
Nathan,
of a
he's saying
stretch.
you.
No, I know that,
He didn't wanna get there, did he?
I don't feel like he wanted to say it. I felt the real strong resistance.
He felt a block.
Don't you feel like that wasn't someone surrendering the answer with
He
glee?
could have picked Nathan Lyon, Nathan Vardy, Premiership player for the
There you
West
go.
Coast Eagles.
And Nathan, where would you like to travel?
you
Our
guys
Nathan likes the cold, like he would like,
Yes.
anything that's cold generally. Where do you like to go, Nathan?
Yep, Japan.
Japan.
100%.
I want to go to Japan
I'd
too,
love to go back there
Nathan.
again.
Yeah.
Do you want to go skiing or do you want to go like...
Snowboarding, yep.
Yeah, okay, right, no.
I feel like you can say anything to Nathan, really pressure him to give you the answer
I'm going to
you're
force
asking
him to
for.
go to America and watch the Nathan's hot dog eating competition. Because that
Yeah,
makes
I'd
sense.
love to see that.
Yeah.
Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Nathan.
He's your biggest fan, Nathan.
My biggest fan with the
Yeah.
crossbow to his head. But my biggest fan.
He's crossed all his fingers and toes. You are in the running, alternate Nathan Morris. Thank you for giving us a call. Well done.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat, and Sean.
All right, guys. I was so lucky over my Christmas break. I had never watched John Wick.
Oh,
so I
get the
watched
program.
all 3 John Wicks back to back. And
So you're
it
ready for
was
number 4 then?
Amazing. Cannot wait for number 4. If people don't know about John Wick, it's just. There's no like 4 years later. It's just like one long
Yes.
day.
Yeah.
One long day of just insane assassin killing.
Oh, yep.
So excited. Anyway, and what I'm really excited about was going to speak to Ken Taylor, who is an artist that has been chosen to do the John Wick poster for Australia.
And he lives just down the road from me in East Fremantle.
He lives in Perth. It amazes when people in Perth do amazing things. Hello, Ken.
Hi, how you going?
Hi, neighbour.
Ken, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So you're one of 12 people around the world have been selected to be able to come up with a poster for John Wick 4. How did this come about?
Like, I've been doing sort of poster-related stuff for many, many years, but I had a kind of a pre-existing relationship with Lionsgate where I was doing a lot of their kind of illustrated steelbook art for movie releases. So,
Okay.
yeah, they just happened to ask me, about whatever it was, six months ago or something now.
Yeah.
So it was really awesome, fun job. I got to watch the film before it was properly finished.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what happens?
How many people can he kill in a
He
sequence?
kills a lot of people, yeah.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
to tell you the truth, I have literally, I think it was about 4.5 hours long in the end. It's obviously much shorter than that.
because it was
now,
unedited,
but,
yeah.
Yeah, unedited, lots of sort of green screen stuff still in there. So, yeah, it was quite
What a
weird.
spin-out.
That's a really great look, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ken, when you think about it, all that stuff we don't ever get to see.
No.
And you're going to go and eventually see the new movie, which will be cut down, and
Yeah.
go, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be
Yeah.
able to say they should have left that bit in.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken, when watching a movie, right? So you watched the uncut version, and they did that to give you inspiration. Did that give you inspiration for the poster? I've seen your poster.
I think-
So talk to us. What'd you get from that?
I don't want to give away too much, but obviously Japan features in part of the film.
Yes.
So I sort of love all things Japanese, so I really wanted to kind of go down that angle because it had a lot of meaning in the film. It also helped a lot with the general tone of the poster. I think one of the reasons they asked me was to sort of, bring out his sensitive side, I guess, sort of in a way.
And is that with the cherry blossom petals that are falling? Is that?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of, I don't know, it'll kind of probably make more sense in this film, but it's obviously got an extremely high body count, but there is a bit of...
there's a bit of motion is there in there.
Well, you've got to remember the genesis of this is because his puppy got killed.
Yes.
He lost his wife. He left the assassin world, and he left for love, which no one ever thought he would. Then he lost his wife. She became sick and died, and then she got him the puppy as a present and said, look after this. And then these people broke in and killed the puppy, and then from that on, he decided to kill everyone on Earth. So there is heart in this story. There's heart in this story.
He's a sensitive soul.
Ken, with this poster, is this going to be pride of place? Do you frame your work and put it up in your house, or is it just work to you?
It's really weird. I used to, but I was actually getting interviewed on a podcast, and it was basically artists interviewing other artists, and they were referring to an artist that they had interviewed previously in their house, and they were really shocked at how their house was full of their own artwork in frames on walls, and they thought it was really arrogant.
So you were like,
taking them down.
Yeah. So from that point on, I was kind of, only hung other people's artwork.
I disagree. We actually were speaking to Justin Langer just the other week, a famous cricketer, and he has a room with all his bats and wickets that he's collected over the years, and we were all like, looking at that going, how cool is that? There's a lot of history here.
I mean, look at what an honour for you to be able to do this. And it sounds like you've got a pretty lucrative career. I mean, I'd hang that stuff up. Speaking of which, we hear a rumour that you are going to be giving away to one of our listeners a signed version of your poster. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Tell you what, the John Wick people are going to lose their minds over this.
Yeah.
This is memorabilia that you can't buy.
No, that's right.
For sure, Ken.
Yeah. This is so exciting.
That's very generous. Thank you, Ken.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, just scribble it right, like train graffiti, right across the face. So it's like, it's like you ruin it. It'll be so good. Yeah.
All right, well, if people want to get their hands on it, 13 24 10.
Yeah.
Sure, you're going to have to work for us,
Who are you going to give it to?
Call us 17.
All right. Ken, it's an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for talking to us.
No worries. Good to be back in Perth.
Thank you.
Good on you.
We're very excited to hire you to do the Nathan, Nat and Sean poster. Are you thrilled?
I'm over the moon about that.
Yeah.
A lot of nuances in this show too. You pick up on it.
And it's a very low-paying gig. Thanks, Ken.
Thanks, Ken.
No worries. Thanks.
This is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Sean.
Monday night, my son Cooper, he was working at Hungry Jack's. He works there. He always has those late shifts on Sundays and Mondays, which I don't type of get to, but they normally go till 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. And I did see on a message in the morning yesterday that he put a message saying that he's running late and could, his mother pick him up, just a bit after the normal time, which is at 10 o'clock.
But anyway, you were fast asleep and in bed by the
I was fast asleep in bed. But what happened at work for him was getting after 9:30, a couple came in to Hungry Jack's and they went and sat in a booth.
Yeah.
Then this lady got up and came from the front, from the couple.
Yeah.
And she went up to the front where he was and he said, "Can I take your order?" And she mouthed to him, "Can you call the police?"
Oh.
And he said, "Excuse me," and she said, mouthed once again, "Can you call the police?" So he went and grabbed a piece of paper and a pen and said, "Oh, I didn't quite hear you. Can you just write that down for me?"
Yeah.
So she wrote down, "I don't know this guy. Can you please call the police?"
Okay, wow.
So they weren't a couple.
Yeah. So he went out to quickly turned his back, went to the yes, I'll get your order. Just be a second, and went to the manager.
Cool head, Cooper. By the way, that's not a very common thing to happen.
No.
And for him to go along with the charade of taking her order and everything, that's well done.
Pretty hectic moment, He's only 16, 17 soon. But he, got to the manager quickly. They rang the police. The lady went and sat back down with this guy, and then the cops just come storming in and got this bloke and arrested him, took him away.
Wow.
As far as I know, is what he told me eventually, was that the lady was she was going to come in, but there was some guy who just started following her and just would not...
Like in the car park and stuff, and wouldn't leave her alone.
And walked in and sat down in the booth with her.
And wouldn't leave her side.
God, that happens. It happens quite a lot. And Cooper did exactly the right thing.
Yeah, it was a really, really hectic situation.
That is crazy. Yeah. I mean, when your job is to, give people burgers and fries, it's really weird to have to put up with that.
But here's the thing. So yesterday, I saw him when he got home from school. Hey, mate, how was your day? How was work last night? And he just said, no worries. And he gave me the bare minimum.
Yes.
And then Megan got home, who my wife's working with her friend in a hairdressing salon in East Perth. And she found out through my niece who works there.
So Cooper didn't tell any of you?
No.
What day was it? What day did you find out?
Yesterday, last night. I found out last night.
But he'd had a
Monday
conversation
night. So the whole
with
day.
Cooper.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
And he didn't tell Megan either. And Megan found out through our niece during yesterday.
So he'd managed to tell his cousin somewhere along the line,
and still
but not
you,
his parents that he had a face-to-face conversation with.
Yeah, so I rang him we had a function last night. I was on my way to join you guys, and I ring him. I go, mate, where are you? He goes, I'm at Garden City, and I went, any danger of telling me what happened last night? He goes, what? And I went, mate, Mum just told me this whole story about, what happened went down at HJ's last night. Well, I'll tell you later. I'm just getting a few things at Garden City. I'm like,
I do understand though.
Joking?
The secrets are better at Hungry Jack's. It's just better to keep it all shush.
You can't keep things like that. Like, that's pretty important information.
Oh, you would think that would be a story that you'd want to tell everybody because it's so dramatic.
But he loves
a bit of drama.
He loves the drama. But he told my niece, who told Megan, who told me, and he never told any of us.
Thank God for the grapevine.
Some people don't deserve big news when they don't feel like they need to tell you it, you know? And is that what you want to talk about right now?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so we want to know, something full-on's happened, right? And someone just decided not to tell you.
No.
And, it's big news.
And especially when you say, how was your day?
Yeah.
Like,
how was your day, yeah.
That's when you go, oh, God, this full-on thing happened.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Oh, I got fired.
Because they've literally asked the question.
Got fired. I'm getting married or been married.
Yep.
Any danger of telling? You could have told me.
I slept in my car last night because my house caught on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that explains the soot on your face.
That's a big bit of information.
Yeah. All right, we're going to give somebody 2 tickets to go and see Into the Woods with the WA Opera.
Lovely. Nice.
It's sort of like a darker tale on the fairy tales. It looks amazing. Into the Woods, the musical, opens at His Majesty's Theatre March 23rd. Tickets are at waopera.asn.au.
All right, when you found out later that they had a big story to share and they did not share it with you, what happened?
The thing that springs to mind for me is it's not like it wasn't news, but it was something that I felt like needed to be told. And I've told this before. It was a guy that used to work here named Troy, who so Natalie and I, and we'd been working in for ages, and then we were presenting a thing at the cinema.
Yeah.
And we're at the front and we're on the microphones. We're going, welcome to the movies and blah, blah, blah. And next minute I see Troy, and then sitting next to Troy is another Troy. He's an identical twin and never told any of us that he had an identical twin. And I couldn't even go on. It blew my mind. I made them both stand up. I had a go at them. Because I think personally, if there's 2 of you, if you have a duplicate, you need,
that's important information.
You need to tell people.
Any danger of letting us know.
Because especially say if that person starts working with you and then suddenly you see your new workmate out in the street and it's not like, and you don't understand why they're not talking to you. Like that should be a law. Identical twins need to tell everybody.
Yes, I agree with that.
And there's another one of them. And especially with triplets, like there's another 2 of you there. Like, come on, mate.
Maybe some sort of tattoo on their
face.
So that
like, you're right, Natalie. It's worked out in the past in history to tattoo people to identify them. Yeah.
Yes, that's right. I think it's a great idea.
Never a negative thing came from
that we know. So that we know.
Let's go to Louise in Marangaroo. Hey, Lou.
Morning.
All right, what happened, Lou?
So my teenage son, who's about 13 at the time, came home from school, and I said, how was school? And he goes, yeah, good. Anything happened? No. And then I got a phone call from one of the other parents from his friend that night to say that while my son and her son were walking to the bus stop, her son got clipped by a car.
Oh.
And he was fine. He was fine.
Oh my God.
He got on the bus and then went home as well. But it was like the police are trying to identify the car that hit her son.
Oh, so the police were involved?
Oh, yeah, they were trying to find him because the guy didn't stop. He just hit a kid and kept going.
Can I say, the reaction to this from your child is how we would react back in the day, and our parents wouldn't have cared. Oh, you got your bike car, no worries.
Boys are strange like that.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, look, he's just like, but he was What's all the fuss about?
Yeah. No, I think that's newsworthy. But if when your mum says how was school, that's something that you can probably mention.
Oh, my mate got clipped by a car and the police are involved.
Yeah.
Lou.
Oh,
no, we feel you, Lou. That's one of those things.
Thanks, Louise.
Any danger of telling us?
Janine, hello.
Hi, how you going?
Great,
Hello, everyone.
Janine. What happened?
Well, my son got GQ Model of the Year last year.
What?
And he didn't tell me.
GQ Model of the Year. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he got GQ Australia Model of the Year last year.
Yeah.
And he didn't tell me. A few weeks before, he said, "Oh, Mum, something good's coming up."
Yeah.
And that was it. And then I saw on social media, on my Insta and everything, like...
Is your son Nathan?
Yes, that's right.
And he doesn't tell you. Well, that's pretty important.
Yeah, that was pretty important. Didn't tell me.
Oh, my God.
Didn't tell me.
Right there. There's a photo of 4 of them. Which one's Nathan? That's Dacre Montgomery.
Nathan Maguire.
Yeah, okay, Nathan Maguire. Let's have a look. All right.
With the dark curly hair.
Nathan Maguire.
Yeah, the handsome one.
Oh, well, of course.
There's 4 very handsome.
Yeah.
That's your son.
I love that he just didn't think to tell you. It's such a major achievement.
There's handsome dude.
Oh, my God.
It's such a major
He
achievement.
just told me something special was coming up, but he didn't really elaborate on that.
And then you find out.
I found out when my daughters posted on Instagram their brother's night, and I don't think it made the news here or anything like that, but
Janine,
I did over there.
So he's quite a successful model, yes, of course?
He is, yes.
How old is he?
30, just turned 33.
And travelled all around?
He has, yeah.
Unbelievable. Can I ask you a question? How does it feel, because knowing that all of your friends probably want to sleep with your son? How does that feel?
Well, I've got an interesting story if you want to wait.
Yeah,
we have got time there.
Please, tell me.
I love that this is a very humble brag for you,
Tell me
Janine.
more.
Yes,
Tell me
keep
more.
going.
So, you know, the Adnate building in Hay Street, so Nathan's at the top of that. He's the person at the top of that. So prior to that, we'd gone to Sydney, we'd seen the show of Adnate, and I'm standing next to this lady, and she's looking at the painting of Nathan, and she's gone, "Oh, my God, what I would do to have him at the top of my bed."
What did you say then?
Janine would have been, "Oh, my God, what I've done to tuck him in."
Yes, exactly. What I've done to their bare bottom.
And I said, "Well, you might." Well, I got a bit fiery about that because I'd had a few drinks.
Yeah.
So I just said, okay, well, I'm his mother. So she just kind of went horribly red and walked away. But
also, you know what, that poor woman, what are the chances that his mother's going to be standing there?
Exactly.
Don't you reckon?
Janine, that's the best. Thank you.
Oh, that is very
done.
funny.
Absolutely. The 2 tickets to go and see Into the Woods with the WA Opera. It's going to go to Janine. Gave us a lovely story there.
Mate, on top of having a super hot son.
Yeah, I know. Well played there.
Well done, Janine.
Thanks, Lou, for your call as well.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean podcast.
These 3 are giving out the clues. The Joondalup Festival is bringing world-class entertainment to your doorstep. Check out the program at joondalupfestival.com.au.
Time for a round of Get a Cluedle Up, where all you need to do is guess the answer for today's. We'll give you the category in just a minute. We'll give you clues along the way, but those clues are going to cost you.
Well, first cab off the rank is Mandy. Mandy, does that sound easy to you?
Sounds easy, but I think it's a lot harder than what it sounds.
Yeah.
Mandy, to be honest, we've played twice this week so far, and people have been bloody good at this.
That's right. So the first person only needed 2 clues, and yesterday he needed no clues.
So, Mandy, you're the person that's going to be purchasing clues, if you need to, of course, after we tell you the category. The person waiting in the wings, hoping that you fail spectacularly, is Jackie from Wandy. Hi, Jackie.
Morning.
Hey,
Morning,
Jackie.
Jackie.
Your job is to sit back and do nothing.
Yeah.
Jackie?
Even easier.
Sit back, hands open, saying gimme, gimme, gimme.
I'm ready.
All right.
All right, Mandy, we have 10 clues.
Yes.
So on the table here is the ultimate Joondalup Festival experience at Joondalup Resort Staycay for two. $175 to put towards entertainment. And so that is yours if you get the answer right.
All right.
Plus, there are $500 worth of Westfield vouchers.
They're going to be your currency, okay? Now, it's going to cost you $50 voucher for a clue. But we're going to help you out right at the start, Mandy, because we're going to tell you the category. Are you ready?
I am.
And you can have a guess after this
Yes,
as well.
that's right.
The category today that we're looking for is a fictional character.
Do you want to have a guess?
Homer Simpson.
It's not Homer Simpson.
It's not Homer.
Would you like to get a clue?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. It's going to cost you $50.
Righto, these clues are random, by the way.
Yes,
Yes.
they're coming. They're being cut up and placed in a dirty coffee mug.
Okay. And I've pulled your first clue out. Your first clue is, has blonde hair.
Oh.
Do you want to have a guess?
Has blonde hair.
Yeah, a fictional character that has blonde hair.
Oh, no.
Okay, no worries.
All right.
Do you want to buy another clue?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Jackie, $100 of
Jackie's
Westfield
made
vouchers
$100
so far.
Awesome. Thank
Good start.
That means there's still $400 in the kitty
Yeah.
for you, Mandy. Okay.
Yep.
I've got your clue. Your clue is
Wait there, look at me. Is it a good one or not? Look at me.
this character studied at Harvard Law School.
Just the character, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh. I know who the real person is.
Yeah, okay.
Time's run out.
Has blonde hair and studied at
Okay.
Harvard Law School.
Would you like to buy another clue?
Yeah, what's the character?
Hey.
Yes, I do.
keep your mind on this game. Another clue.
Yep.
Perfect.
So Jackie's made $150.
All right.
Okay.
$350 still in the kitty.
Third clue, Nath.
Is a lawyer. So they graduated, obviously.
Is a lawyer.
He's a lawyer.
Is a
Does
lawyer.
that help yet, Mandy?
It does. I know who it is. I just can't think of the bloody name of it. So it's
Time's up. All right. Would you like to get another clue?
Yes, I do.
I don't know if any of the clues are going to help you, Mandy, because you know who it is, but you don't know who it is. You know what I'm saying?
I know who the person is.
Yeah.
Your next clue.
So, first of all, Jackie's made $200 just by sitting waiting in the wings.
Hey, Jackie, how's this going for you?
It's really tough.
It's really tough. All right.
Mandy, your next clue is, this person is a lover of fashion and style.
Mandy knows.
Well, I know it's Reese Witherspoon in Legally Blonde, but
What's her character's name?
I don't know what her character name is.
Oh, my God.
What are you doing?
And time's up. Mandy, would you like to buy another clue?
Oh, yes, why not?
All right.
Unless we've got the name written on a piece of paper, I think you're in all sorts here, Mandy.
Okay, so Jackie's up to $250 then, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Mandy, your clue is not helpful for starters. Sorority girl.
Elle Woods.
What took you so long, Mandy?
Oh, my God.
She got there. So
Got there at the end.
Jackie has scored $250. Mandy, that means you scored $250 in Westfield vouchers as well. Plus, you did get the answer, so you have scored the ultimate Joondalup Festival experience.
Mandy.
You're going to stay for two at Joondalup Resort. $175 to put towards entertainment.
Can I just say,
$250.
Mandy, that
Mandy.
was so funny because every time we gave her another clue, you're like, I know! I just don't know her name!
And we're looking at the clues going, there is nothing that points to her actual name.
Oh, geez. That was hard work, guys.
You
Hard work.
actually knew it up to the second clue, Mandy.
But you
got
did well.
there.
You did well.
Well done, mate. Well done.
And
Thank
Jackie,
you. Thank you.
$250 to spend at Westfield just for sitting around doing nothing, Jack. Well done.
Thank you. Congrats, Mandy.
Yeah.
Good on you, buddy.
Thank you. Well
Hey-
done, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie, did you know the answer?
Yeah, when you said the Harvard Law, I knew what it was.
She's keeping very quiet about it. All right, another round tomorrow, everybody.
The Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
Ellie.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. How are you, my friend?
Well, thank you. How are you?
I told everyone you're in a good mood today.
Yeah, I love it. I love it when she's in a good mood.
She was just accusing everybody madly of eating her cukes out of the fridge.
Yeah. She's doing it in a nice way.
Someone did.
Yeah.
Well, you forgot. You don't know because you might have eaten them and you just forgot.
You know what? You know what? Let your cuke anger go. All right, because remember last week we had Jeremy McGovern in.
Yeah.
And Jeremy McGovern was wearing Crocs. Yeah? So Jeremy McGovern was wearing Crocs and we were like, oh my God, who wears Crocs? And then Ellie bursts in with a request, Ellie. And what was that request?
No, I said, Crocs are cool. And then you said, no, they're not. And then I said, I want a pair, but they're expensive. And you said, how much are they? And I said, oh, about $80. And then you said, that's not expensive at all. I could buy that. And I said, are you going to buy me some? And you were like, yeah, all right. And I was like, oh, really?
And then you said, oh, my God, don't buy me any. Don't buy me any. And then you had a whole full crisis.
Yeah, I was just like staunching him. And then
I went home.
You went home and called me and said, what size are you?
And then all I could hear was like, if you can imagine what a dolphin being put through a wood chipper sounds like. Like just like high pitched wailing, like.
And then she very specifically told you the exact model and colour that she wanted.
Size 9, and she wanted them in the what colour were they? They were like
they're like a bone
colour.
And it's the ones with the thick platform.
Oh my God!
Ellie, Patricia bitch.
What is it? Don't put new shoes on the table. It's bad luck.
Well, they've already been on the table.
Oh,
so.
no.
And I did it. It's fine. I mean, you know.
It's not your bad luck. It's bad luck.
All right, Ellie. Here we go. Can we have a little bit of drama to open a little bit of drama.
Is there nothing in here in the box? There's a box. Doesn't look like the box of Crocs would come in.
No, they come loose.
They come loose?
So Nathan's put them in a gift box for you. You're welcome.
Yeah. So here we go. Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Here we go.
I'm scared.
Open it up.
Whee! There's one Croc. Where's the other one?
Are they the ones you wanted?
They're the ones you wanted?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's the question?
The right
Where's
size?
the other one?
Where's the other one?
Where is the other one?
That brings us to this.
Does Ellie get to keep her Crocs quiz?
Never smile.
That's a big shoe, man.
That is a big shoe.
So we've got
Ellie, here we go. So I've got the extra Croc here.
How chunky it is. I
Right?
love it.
The
Wait, what
extra
is
Croc
this?
is here.
That's the left
So
Croc.
at the moment, you have the right Croc. All right?
You have one right Croc.
You would like to win both Crocs, wouldn't you?
Or do a lot of
I
hopping.
knew there would be a catch for this, for sure.
Well, we just know. I didn't realise how much people love Crocs.
That's right.
And
You've opened our eyes to it.
You're not going to give my Crocs
I thought,
away.
why does Ellie get to have all the Crocs? So, 13, 24, 10.
What are you doing?
Ladies, very specifically, we would like you to be a size 9.
Oh, there's no point.
A size 9. We have a pair of bone-coloured... What style
They're
are they?
They're a crush clog, so they're a bit platform. What are you doing?
So, you need to be a size 9, right? And you need to give us a call on 13, 24, 10.
And you're going to compete with Ellie.
Is this a joke?
And the winner takes the Crocs.
This is a sick joke. This is
The winner takes the Crocs.
They are a lady's size 9, so that needs to be your shoe
Tell me,
size.
Amy.
Look how angry she is now.
Tell me about this, Amy.
Hey, if they're destined
This
to be
wasn't
for
on
you,
the form
if they're
guide
destined
for
to be
today.
you, they'll come your way because you're smarter than
Is this a
everyone.
joke?
No.
You're all sick.
You can keep the gibbet.
Oh, great.
I got a 2 gold gibbets with
Wow,
E's.
you're too-
Unless the person we speak to is a size 9 and their name starts with E. Then the gibbets are up for grabs too.
Or they're just really easy.
Yeah.
Because that could work.
Size 9. So
Size
what,
9.
what was this going to just be? Just a normal quiz?
Just a quiz.
Yep, just a quiz.
Wait. Oh, my God. What are the parameters? Like, I'm scared.
It's a
I
quiz.
don't have time to
Knowledge.
prepare.
General knowledge. If you win, you get the shoes. Perfect.
Can I just go back to this when Ellie goes, oh my God, Nathan, thank you, when I sent her the thing. I feel so bad. Oh my God, thank you so much. She did not have to, but thank you. And then I wrote, I wanted to. And she goes, thank you so much. Honestly, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure to do this.
All right, coming up next.
Does Ellie get to keep her Crocs quiz?
Never smile at a Croc.
Okay, so Ellie just ran into the newsroom and Googled general knowledge questions. In the
This
hope
is so unfair.
that she would have found the exact website that we've got all of these
And
from.
then she was just like, oh my God, if I lose, you have to buy me another pair. I said, no, they're $85.
Yeah. As you said, they're really expensive.
$85 doesn't grow on
the
trees.
highest costing ones on purpose.
Yeah.
Look, there is a silver lining. Unless the person that you are going against has an E for the name, you get to keep the gold E gibbets.
Well, the person going against you was Claire from Aluka. Good morning, Claire.
Hi,
You
Claire.
don't want them,
Good morning.
Claire, do you want the Crocs, do you?
Ellie.
No, you don't want them. They're ugly. They're really ugly.
You're a size 9, Claire?
I'm a size 9, yes.
The great thing about these in the bone colour is they're a great neutral, and they'll go with any outfit, Claire.
Yeah.
They're awful.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
And they've got a bit of a platform.
Just checking, of course, because we've got to be fair. Do you want to play? Do you also want the gold E gibbets, the bits?
I definitely want them. My husband cannot stand Crocs and socks, and so I just want to wear Crocs and socks all around the house.
With the
just
giblets.
to take the mickey.
And you want the gibbet, and you know what, the gibbets as well. That'll remind you that you took the one off Ellie. All right, so the gibbets are now up for play as well.
That's so mean.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Ellie.
Yeah.
Ellie and Claire, we have a quiz to help determine it'll be the best of 5. When you hear the question, if you buzz in with your name,
my God.
you get it right, you get the point. You get it wrong, we move on.
Oh my
Let's
God.
test your buzzers. Claire?
Claire.
Ellie?
Ellie.
All right.
Now, Claire, I don't want you to feel sorry for her.
You got to go for the throat.
She's a
here,
nasty
Claire.
piece of work around this building.
And she's an only child. She's been spoiled her whole life.
Yeah,
I'm committed.
you
I'm
go for
good.
it.
I'm committed.
And now, guys, I'm going to start with the first question. Now, remember, as soon as you know the answer, jump in. You don't need to finish the question,
No.
okay?
Okay.
Jump
All
in
right.
at any time.
All right, question number 1. Until recently, which shoe company collaborated with Kanye West to produce his
Ellie.
Yeezys?
Yes, Ellie?
Adidas.
Ellie's on the board, everybody.
she's off to a start.
One step closer to those Crocs.
Okay.
All right.
Next question. In the nursery rhyme Jack and Jill, which character came tumbling after?
Ellie. Jill.
Ellie.
Oh, what?
Claire.
I'm focused. Oh.
Stay focused. Stay in it, Claire.
nervous.
Stay in it.
All right. Well, this question seems to be, skewed towards Ellie. But
Oh.
No,
listen very
jump in,
carefully, Claire. A pessimistic person can also be known as a Debbie what?
Ellie
Claire.
Ellie has
Debbie Downer.
done
No,
it.
I think we need to...
I thought Claire. No, we're going.
I don't know.
So
We're going
best of
further.
7
I
then.
don't... It's best of 7.
Yeah,
it was
it
always best of 7.
Change it now.
No,
Did you say
Yeah.
best of 5?
Oh,
it
no,
was best of 7.
Or possibly 9 or possibly 11. We'll see how we
Important
go.
music back
Harry,
on.
don't start playing that music, Harry. I've won.
Next question.
Here we go again.
Next question. Come on, Claire.
Come on, Claire.
I know, I'm sorry.
Well, you disappointing everybody. As a wedding gift in 1947, the Australian government sent Queen Elizabeth II 500 cases of which tropical fruit?
Claire.
Yes, Claire.
Mango.
No, Claire.
I didn't even know that.
No, they don't travel well.
Best of
Okay, no
luck.
Yeah, I
point.
didn't think
No point to anyone else.
No point to anyone.
point to anyone.
The answer was pineapples.
Pineapples.
I was going to guess pineapples, but
Okay.
Let's go.
would have
Next
guessed.
question. Which star of Sex and the City has her own shoe line?
Ellie.
Claire.
Claire,
I heard,
hey, wait,
I heard Claire.
Claire.
Sorry, it was Ellie.
Claire.
No, you
Claire.
serious?
Harry,
Amy,
it was
Claire.
Who was it?
It was Claire.
Are you
I heard
serious?
It was Claire.
It was
Claire.
Claire.
Yes, Claire.
Carrie.
Carrie's right.
Yeah.
Sarah
Sarah
Jessica
Jessica
Parker.
Parker.
Yeah.
I said Ellie first.
No one
No,
heard it, though.
nobody
Sorry
heard
about
you say
that.
it first.
Carrie.
3-1.
Next question. What word for a large cup is also a slang term for a gullible person?
Large,
A large cup.
and a gullible person. Starts with M.
Oh, Ellie. Mug.
Claire?
Claire?
What?
Mug.
Claire
Claire,
Mug.
well done, well done,
What's
Claire.
happening is you're not allowing the adjudicators to go
Yeah,
yes,
that's
Ellie.
right.
You were just
No,
jumping in.
You're just saying Ellie in the
There's something wrong
answer.
with my phone line. There's like a big delay.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a huge delay,
Yeah.
Claire. We have to factor that
Yeah,
in.
don't
And
worry.
we are.
Yeah, we
3-2.
really are. It's 3-2.
We're factoring
It's 3-2.
the delay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
3-2.
Yeah.
3-2.
3-2. It's a comeback.
You're going to have to...
Turn your headphones up. Claire's
Yeah.
saying Claire.
Yeah, very
You need
clearly.
to-
What are you hearing? It's so strange.
Gaslighting me. Okay, Harrison.
Okay, Bronte. Okay, Bronte.
We thought you wanted these, but clearly not.
All right. Clearly wants them. All right.
Clearly wants them, really.
Yeah, she does. All right, here we go. Next question. It's the sports one.
Oh, God.
Oh.
No, it's all right. Cycling's 3 grand tours are based in Italy, Spain, and which...
Ellie. Claire.
Sorry.
France.
France is correct. It's tied up. Oh, it's all tied up.
Tied up.
All.
What's going on? Is this a conspiracy?
No, you're not playing right.
I mean, you shot out to a 3-0 lead and you've really let it slip since then. look at
Come on, Ellie.
Trying to be going.
Come on, Ellie.
This is
Claire. All right.
I'll do the last.
Claire, let's
So
just
this
share
is it.
them. You
This
can have
is
one, I'll have
This
one.
is
You
for
think
the
the last
match.
one?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, we can just hop around.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Last one.
Yeah, it is the last
All right,
one.
come on.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Claire.
Concentrate for the shoes, for the Crocs.
Come on, Claire.
An 80s hit for Pat Benatar was Hit Me With Your Best What?
Claire,
Claire got
Claire?
it first.
hit me with your best shot.
Yes, Claire has taken out the Crocs. Ellie stole it.
She stole it. She's left the gibbets.
We got the gibbets for you, Claire. She's run out of the building.
Claire, you came good just at the right moment.
Claire, congratulations.
You've won a pair of size 9
What a comeback, Claire.
bone-coloured platform Crocs.
With 2 gibbets.
So you can remember who you stole them from. I mean, we've got to wrestle them off Ellie now.
I don't know how we're gonna
I don't
do
know
that.
who's brave enough to do that.
Oh, no.
They're on the balcony.
Claire, you were
apparently. She's put them on the balcony.
you were really good, Claire.
She's
you were
looking
really
to
good.
throw them off the
I don't know
balcony
about that.
is the word.
Just not too well.
No,
You
it's
might
fine.
have to collect them from Rockaby Road because Ellie's
Don't
about
you
to throw
think,
them off the
though,
balcony.
what was Ellie listening to, Claire?
I don't
Don't you
know.
think you fairly won that, Claire?
Totally, fairly.
Totally fairly.
100%.
100%.
No help at all.
All right.
Oh, well
No
done.
help
Well
at all.
done,
No,
Claire.
you know
You're
why?
very
Because you
well.
didn't need it, Claire.
know.
Congratulations.
Because Claire's flat.
We're now scared to come to work, but sure.
Yes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so Claire, I'll just go find them.
Yep. And we'll pop them in the post.
We'll get them in the
Look at
post,
her,
yeah.
Claire.
To you.
We've recovered the Crocs that Ellie stole as she sprinted out of the studio after Claire from Maluka won them fair and square.
So
Fair and square now.
she put them on the little balcony out the newsroom,
Yes.
right? So Amy goes out together. Ellie, I think, was about to shove Amy off the balcony. So Ellie had to pass it to me. I had to piss bolt through here to get them safely to the studio.
So, Claire, your Crocs are going to be on their way very shortly.
Yes.
Beautiful work. Fair and square, Claire. That's
Fair
how
and
it works.
square.
Nathan, Nat, and Sean in podcast form.
I tell you what, I love Mark McGowan, I really do, but there's a frustrating thing for me, and I understand why he's wanting to get people over here to WA.
Yeah, well, our hospitals and police force are understaffed.
Completely get it. But my argument to that is, where are these people going to
Yes.
live? Because the amount of people that are A, trying to buy a house, or B, trying to rent a house,
Yes.
and what's happening with the real estate market now is so unbelievably stressful for people
Yes.
that an influx of, say, 30,000 people, where are you going to live? What is it going to do to the people that live here already that are trying to survive?
And on top of that,
and trying to get
international
into it?
students are coming back now
So-
where we haven't had them for the last 3 years.
Yes.
Which is on the front page of today's paper. These 3 girls, they are international students and they were trying to secure a rental here. They end up getting one. They had to pay above what was being asked, $235 above what's being asked. For a 2-bedroom apartment in the city, they are paying $1,000 a week.
And
Yeah,
there's 3 of them.
Yep. And
Springs into
they
it.
had to pay money up front.
Yeah,
too.
they paid 17 grand up front because they must have had some savings that they've come over with just to secure it for 3 months ahead of time, plus, bond and the rest. So, because that's the other thing. If you're paying $1,000 a week, your bond is
Your
then
bond.
4 grand.
People are
That's
also
huge.
finding themselves in scenarios where they are too frightened to complain about the conditions that
Yes.
they are living in a rental because they're frightened that the owner is going to crack it at them.
Yes.
But they might want the aircon fixed or get mould, a mould issue sorted, and boot them out, or
or
rise
just not
the price.
fix it. Yeah, they can't leave because it's too tight to find anything else. So the landlords know that. So they're just not fixing things.
I don't know what the answer is because whilst it's an unbelievable difficult situation, I'm not in, so I don't know how horrendous it would be. The other side of the coin is, getting back to your point on Mark, is you need those people to come in to do those jobs. You don't have
100%.
the people.
That's
so
right.
then there's the economy versus
We get
you know,
that.
the housing.
Oh, I get the conundrum.
There's no actually answer. There's no answer that's going to help in the next 2 years.
But I'm telling you right now, if you're a person that has been going after rental after rental after rental, bidding higher and higher and higher, and then you're seeing this story on the news, and you're going, wait there, I live here already.
Yeah.
Help me.
And on top of that, there are people like the rescue organisations are being flooded with animals that have to be surrendered because you can't get a rental.
Oh, that'd be true.
If you're a pet owner now, it's just too difficult. And so people are having to surrender family pets that they've had in their lives for 5-10 years because there is no alternative. It's either be homeless and keep your dog, or get a home and surrender your family pet. That's a horrendous situation.
Let everyone know what you saw the other day.
Well, friends of mine run a little coffee window, and so on Saturday they have 2 people working there. So they've got a barista and they have somebody taking the orders. And this Saturday, a couple of weeks ago, was very quiet. So they sent the second person home. So the person that takes the orders didn't need them, and the barista was just working there on his own. And it was getting towards when they finish, and so he'd closed the machine, half the machine down. And then there was a home open for an apartment across the way. 60 people turned up and they all wanted coffee at the same time. And so this poor kid is making coffees with half a coffee machine. And so there was at least 60 people turning up to look at a 2-bedroom apartment in East Fremantle.
Wow.
That's the reality.
I get
every single home open is now flooded with applicants. And so that means there's at least 59 people missing out and moving on to the next one. It is a horrible situation.
Want to talk about this crisis, whether if you find yourself in it right now, whether you are trying to secure a rental right now, whether you're facing your rent being put up an astronomical amount, whether you find yourself needing things done around the place that you're at and you're too frightened to ask.
The power's in the landlord's hands at the moment.
It's unbelievable.
It's so difficult.
Look, this isn't housing, but we do have something for someone to go out and have a bit of fun.
It'll be a good distraction.
Take a bit of a break. 3 sessions at Stadium Carts for you and a friend. We had the best day there ever. Stadium Carts is at Optus Stadium. It's extending their season for the April school holidays, which is great.
Yeah.
Book now at stadiumcarts.com.
All right, let us know the realities of the rental crisis. Tish, hello.
Hi.
Hi, Tish.
Hi, Tish. Is this happening to you right now, is it?
It sure is, yeah.
Tell us the realities.
So me and my partner and our 3 children have been knocked back for a total of 49 houses and counting.
Oh, Tish.
49. That's heartbreaking.
Where are you living now?
So we're living at my partner's parents' house in Greenwood.
Yeah.
But I travel every single day down to Piara Waters to take my children to school and so I can work.
Oh, honey.
So, is that the area that you'd prefer to rent in?
Yeah, like anywhere close that my children don't have to change school.
Yes.
Have you asked for feedback? I'm guessing they wouldn't give you any of why you're getting knocked back.
No, so I have actually. I spoke to a real estate agent that was so lovely, that was definitely trying to push for us.
Yeah.
But it's because we have a sausage dog and a hairless cat. That is the reason
there
why.
you go.
So many
dog and a hairless cat.
They're very inoffensive pets.
A hairless cat, though, that looks a bit scary.
Trained.
Yeah, but the landlord doesn't have to look at it.
No, that's true, Nat.
Exactly right. And we've even offered more. We've even gone into, like, buying. Buying is ridiculous at the moment as well. You put in an offer, someone comes back with $50,000 over.
Yeah.
Oh, not even that, Tej. I look on the real estate things and suddenly I'll go, oh, well, that house looks really interesting. By the time you email this person,
it's
gone, and it's bought sight unseen.
Mm.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And
it's way over the asking price. Or if you miss one house viewing to go and rent, that's it. You can't go for another one.
Yeah.
And trying to work full time, you just got no hope.
Oh, honey.
Yeah.
Tish, my brother lives around that area, so I know it quite well. There's a lot of development going on. Building is not an option because of the time,
yes,
I'm imagining.
It's going to take
is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we've tried that, and just the times, it's ridiculous. And, you know, you're paying way over what you should be paying.
Yeah.
So, Tish, on a weekend, like, are you just going from home open to home open to home open, trying to see as many as you can?
Yeah, so I go before I start work at 9 o'clock. I go on my lunch break. I've got to duck in and out of work. After work, on the weekends, I'm too busy trying to catch up with, you know, cleaning and everything like that. Spend time with my children because we spend most of the time in the car. Or I'm taking my children to dance, which is down in Piara Waters.
Wow.
Yeah, so you are hitting that freeway.
Yeah, look.
Every day.
Every day.
Oh.
Tish, I'm so sorry that you're having to go through this, and the worst thing is I just don't see how it's going to end. If anyone, we're going to speak to a couple more people here. If anybody out there is listening and they do have a rental that they go, actually,
in that area.
Yeah, around that COVID.
And they love sausage dogs and hairless cats.
Please contact us. We'll put you in touch with them, and that goes for the next people we're going to speak to, which is there's Crystal from Ellenbrook.
Thanks,
Hi, Crystal.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
All
Crystal.
right, what's the reality for you, Crystal?
So it started a few years back. My son was 3 months and we were living in Cow, and the travel was too much. My sister had a house in Ellenbrook that she was renting privately through a landlord, and she asked if we could come and stay. He said, yeah, look, that's fine. He upped the rent accordingly, and we got stuck. It was right when COVID hit.
Yeah.
And so we've been there for about 2 years, and we've been absolutely fine with it. He came out a few days ago and said, look, you know, COVID's over. It's been a while. I want you guys out, so myself and my kids, specifically because he's not happy with the lounge room and the garage being utilised as bedrooms, obviously myself, my kids, and my sister and her kids. I said, yeah, okay, fair enough. Can I get a reference? You know,
yes,
get a reference. He said no, because you're not technically a tenant.
Oh, God,
so
come on, that's
seriously.
a bit rough. You've been paying rent to this guy. He's been living there for 2 years.
He even upped the rent accordingly, so we've been paying.
Yes.
All the rest of my son's got autism. He was quite sick, so he's quite established with his therapy. And I've just been diagnosed with cancer, and so I don't even have the energy most days. And
Crystal.
It felt like home. And now it's like my bills are year at 10 and 11. And it's in high school.
Yeah.
It's going to be so detrimental to their education to possibly not have him in the same therapy that has been in for the last 18 months.
Of course. So you really need something in the Ellenbrook area then?
I mean, I'm realistic about the expectations, especially with not having a reference. I understand our homeowners are going to do this and like, well, look, we haven't got a reference. It's just such a harsh reality for so many people that the homes aren't even available.
Yeah, not available.
And not just that. Think about it, right? There have been, you know, there of course are always people that are facing, you know, like housing difficulties and stuff like that. But the amount of children that are going to school at the moment is, the percentage would be huge of not knowing where they're going to be living.
Yeah, that's right. Or if they're going to have to change
feeling
school.
the stress from their parents.
Yeah.
It might have been 1 or 2 kids in your school and you're growing up. Look at how many people are facing that same thing. If anyone is listening and in what area, Crystal? Ellenbrook. So definitely
and
Ellenbrook.
Aveley, obviously. We've got a lot of friends in Aveley.
Yeah, peacocks. If anyone's listening and has any help that they can give out for Crystal as well, then
and that landlord, write a reference. For God's sake, she paid the rent and you took it.
Yes,
seriously.
disgusting.
Thank you, Crystal. Elisa, hello.
Hey, Elisa.
Elisa, you there? Hello, Elisa.
No. All right.
No, she's gone.
Okay.
Well, can I just say that was some of the best radio at the end there.
I know, it was magic, wasn't it?
Yeah. That was pretty amazing.
Absolutely, yeah. It's heartbreaking to hear these stories. And,
Yes.
and as we said before, how do they change this around? And here's the problem going back. So it's got to go back years where clearly the public housing sector wasn't hitting the heights it needs to hit.
Yes.
They're not dishing out the houses or getting that, making them available for future.
The population has grown too quickly.
But here's the thing about the population now. They did this study. I mean, this stuff is done a while ago, right? And WA are pushing
for the future,
pushing for 20, say 30. They need a certain amount of people.
Yes. And on top of that, even
so
the
they
other
know
thing
that
is
already, and that's got nothing to do with COVID.
The little satellite town. So because I know 2J pretty well. There are no rentals there. It's booked up. There are no rentals. You can't get there's nothing.
Yeah.
So you go online and go rent in 2J. I did it the other day just to have a look. There's literally nothing. And people are, because that's, 45 minutes out of Midland, lots of people are thinking, maybe if I go to a small town there, it's not so far to come in if I've got to come to work. Yeah. There's nothing there either.
Yeah.
It's extraordinary.
Yeah. And I really urge people, I know that we've got a wide range of socioeconomic, groups that listen to us, right? So we know that there's some people that are really struggling. We know some people that are feeling okay, and we know that there's some people that are doing quite well. People that are doing quite well, I plead to you, if you do not need financially to put your rent up, then you know what? Do these people a favour and don't go astronomical. Don't go putting up the rent $300, $400 because you're going to pay off your fifth house mortgage quicker.
Yeah, because they're people. They're people that are struggling.
There is human stories behind this. So really look at yourself. Look at the lot you have in life. And I know that you've probably worked hard for it.
Yeah.
But if you can afford to not put the screws into people that aren't doing as well as you, if you can afford that, think about it.
Yeah.
The other thing that goes hand in hand with the owners is certainly the real estate agents as well, because they're the people who come to you and say, hey, I'm going to put the rent up this amount.
Yes.
You
don't have to.
They can have a normal discussion with you. Hey, this is what's going on.
Putting it up in response to interest rates, put it up by the amount that your mortgage has increased, that's fine. But your mortgage hasn't gone up $400 a week.
Oh, the amount of real estate agents as well, and I've seen national stories about them, that are sending out memos and they're being leaked to the press saying, do not lock your tenants in for long-term leases because we want to, at the end of the 6-month cycle, put their rent up and then keep going like that. I mean, like, really, where's your soul?
Yeah,
and I know that you do. I know some people are going to use it to make as much money as they can because they're struggling. But there is, there's some people,
people like Crystal that we just spoke to with a son with autism and a cancer diagnosis who are homeless essentially. Like
bit of humanity around this time if you can afford to.
Yeah.
It's the Nathan, Nat and Sean podcast.
How are you going, Ellie?
I've come to terms, so it's all right.
With your
That's
loss.
good. That's good.
We
Actually,
move on. I'm happy for Claire. Claire sent me a photo wearing my Crocs with the E's in it.
She won fair and square.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah, 2 gold E-gibbets. On sale, I got those for $7.
So her name's now E-Claire.
Claire.
Yeah.
I love Eclairs.
Yeah. You said that you have had a sore stomach.
So I've had like upper stomach pain for like years. I could never figure out what it was, but it's just come on really rapidly today. So I think it's caused by stress.
It's just when you're really angry with us.
More so, do you think it's caused by us?
By you three. I think it's been about 8 years.
We have given you something.
A diagnosis.
Ali, you know what? It was all a bit of fun. You are actually getting those Crocs. They were for you. The plan was always we're going to get someone to compete for them. We're buying some and sending them directly to Claire, so they're actually your Crocs.
No, thank you.
But we are going to cut the straps off. Is that cool?
Can I just tell you right now?
Please?
Claire's have been bought out of our breakfast budget. I paid for these out of my own money. This is a gift from me to you.
Are you going to get Claire a C? Claire C giblet?
No, she wanted E-giblets. She wanted E-giblets.
Do you not want them?
No.
This is
Okay, Nathan,
now.
cut them up then. Here's the scissors.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Are you taking them?
No, I'll...
No, you're taking them.
How does your stomach feel now?
What, are you taking them?
It's okay. Thanks, Nathan.
Are you having them?
Put them on now.
No, I don't want to put them on.
No,
don't
put
put them, Nathan.
Well, if you don't want them,
maybe I'll give them to someone else.
No, you're not giving them to someone else. You can't go give it. I'll just cut them.
Nathan, don't cut them.
Are you going to take them then?
Yes,
Are these
I'll
yours? Are
take
you
them.
accepting them?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Nathan.
Everyone check Facebook Marketplace later on today.
No, I'm
joking.
Are you going to keep them?
Sure. Thank you.
Put them on now. Put them on.
Sure. She said sure. I don't believe her either.
When's the last time you spent $85 on me?
I pay with my mental health every day.
Which is priceless.
Hi, Ben.
Welcome to the Croc gang, Ellie.
Yeah.
We love
not going
it.
to wear them, so is she in the gang?
Every time it's like putting her feet in 2 buckets of spite. That's what it is for her.
Put on, Ellie. Come on.
Hey, Ellie,
so
put 'em
comfy.
on.
It's Ben's time now. Talk to Ben.
Put them on. Put
See,
them
Ben
on.
wants you to put them
Ben.
on. I'll cut them then.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Ben.
Hey, guys. Lisa, how exciting.
I know, it's not great.
Perth.
She's
Love
so
her
good.
so much.
Melbourne, Sydney and Perth.
Yeah.
We're getting everyone. It's so
I know.
good.
We are.
Sucked
Yeah.
in Brisbane,
It's been a huge
sucked in
year.
Adelaide.
Yeah.
I mean, Adelaide got Sam Smith twice, so it's about time we got...
You're right.
Oh, I'll take.
They are the same, yep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, what?
About to open up the phones.
Oh, what for?
Go hard.
What's the name?
First class... No, wild card. Let's start with the wild card.
Any
Ellie.
old name will do.
All names, guys.
Whore names?
All names.
Oh.
All names. You know what names I've specifically love in this comp?
What's that?
Names. Someone told me the name of it, but I can't remember. When they're spelt the same forwards and backwards.
Oh, palindrome.
Palindrome names.
Like Anna.
Palindrome names.
Anna.
Anna, yeah.
else?
Anna.
Hannah
Oh,
and
Hannah.
Hannah.
Anna.
Nathan wants to play a round of more names. So, Scarlett, this is your time.
Come on, Madison.
Nathan, Nat and Sean is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au. Nova.